We're back in person. Today's date is Wednesday, January 20th, 1/20, 2021. This is the day that Joe Biden was sworn in. Today's lesson 8-4, change of base rule. It is your fourth logarithm rule that you're going to be learning. Our objective, Gunner.
You said change of base rule.
There it is. Question, Gunner.
Wasn't this on the quiz yesterday?
Did the quiz have change of base?
Yeah, I think so.
You...
Or something that looked like this.
I hope not, because otherwise I've made a mistake. I'll go check for you after the lesson's done. All right, so we have 3 rules that we've learned already. I listed them here. We will review them, and then I will teach you your new one. So first, review. If I want to expand this, not to simplify, to expand this, this turns into what? The first one. Jose, go for it. Yeah, so log, go ahead and read the whole thing. Log,
M,
base B
base B
of M
plus log base B plus, parentheses N.
capital N, exactly. Yeah, when you're multiplying insides, that means you're actually adding the logarithms. Who can expand the next rule? I'm having you do these rules backwards. Andres.
Log base b of m minus log base b of n.
There it is. You do a minus sign instead. All right, in your third rule, Gunner.
Log base m parentheses m times
Times what?
log base parentheses m.
So times log base b of n, like that. Not quite. It's a little bit off.
And then everything in parentheses then m.
Everything in parentheses and then n. Can you read the whole thing again?
Okay. So for parentheses, all in parentheses, right?
Okay.
Log base, no, starts with a parentheses, yeah, and then parentheses at the end. And then n change, and then exponent n, especially the power of n, and then change n inside the n.
Okay, that's not quite right. But this piece was correct. You still have log base b of m. Why? Help them out.
Just put the n in front of the log base b of n.
Yep, then we're done. The n just comes down in front. So everyone remember, this can come down in front. All right, those are our 3 rules. Give me a fist of 5 on how well you remember those rules. Most people are at 4s, some 3s, some 5s. Average of 4. Okay, here's your new rule. If I have log base b of m, and again, when I say base b for all of these rules, I can choose any base. If I choose base e, I'm really saying the natural log. If I choose base e or base 10, I don't have to write the base. This is going to be getting rid of the base. I can choose whatever base I want. That's the change of base formula. I want to change it to x. I don't know, some random thing. I'm just going to call it x. That's going to be log base x over this thing, m, divided by log base x of the base, b. There's your rule. This has implications. And I'll go ahead and write this in the notes as well. This is the new thing. That's the new, these are the old. I can't spell old. Let's try out our fancy new formula. I want you to evaluate that thing. And for the majority of phone calculators, if you type this in, there's no change of base formula. You can't type in log base 3 of 10. And as an example, if I come over here, don't show you people's grades, good that was still closed. If I come over here to the calculator, if I do log base 3, and you guys can't see, so let me zoom in. Log base 3 of, what I do that, 10? 10? What does it say? This calculator does not support that.
Try it on Mathway.
No. The main thing is most calculators don't support this, but some do. In fact, more and more calculators on phones these days are supporting it. So maybe your phone does do this, but the whole point is, how do you do this on the calculator if your calculator doesn't support it? That's the question. Well, you would rewrite this as a fraction. What fraction? Use a formula. By the way, the only two buttons that calculators typically have are natural log and normal log. That means log base 10, log base E. So those are the two ones that you want to be changing into because you know those. Your calculator knows those. Question, what?
So for our new formula, would we try and pick a value of x for x?
Yeah, the value of x should either be E or 10 because those are the only two that the calculator has. Go for it, what?
So could it be log base 10
Good.
of 10 over log base 10 of 3?
Yep, and when you say base 10, you don't have to write it. There it is,
So
done.
it's just log of 10 over log of 3.
Yep. That's it. And this one is supported. Look at this. If I come down here and say log of 10 divided by log of 3, hey, the calculator is, oh yeah, I know that now. It's 2.09 blah, blah, blah. You can say, okay, yeah, that's about 2.0096. We'll just run to 3 decimal places. Get you ready for AP Calc. In AP Calculus, we always run a 3. Yeah.
So when you use base of 10, let's say you have different numbers, do you have to skip, can you skip that too in the fraction, like, and just put like log base of 13, log base of something?
You can't skip it if you want to be 10, but you can choose any base that you want. E and 10 are usually the more common ones. This is the easiest one because it's less to write, less to type in to the calculator. Let's do another one. Example 2. Oh, a fraction. Fractions are scary. You guys can do this. It's the same formula. Charles?
So this is going to be log 117 over log 3.
That's it. Done. Question, what?
So would that be your answer in Khan Academy?
No, on Khan Academy, you're going to enter decimal.
To like the nearest hundredth?
It'll tell you what to round to. Yep. So let me come over here. Practice log of 1/17. Oh, no. And parentheses there. Divided by log of 3. Negative 2.579. Negative 2.579. All right. Easy peasy. Let's try another one. Now I'm starting to mix up your rules. I'm not just doing one rule over and over again. There's two different ways to approach this. There's the easy way, and then there's the other easy way. There's two easy ways. Go for it, Gunnar.
Okay, so it's going to be 2 log, log, 4, and then the divide thing, log 7, parentheses, the whole thing of parentheses, to the power of 2.
Close. So whenever you bring that to this rule, the power rule, it goes inside the parentheses. So you can put the 2 right there if you want. That's a valid way. So that's one way of doing it. The other way of doing it is just to not do anything with the 2. You could have written the second way. So this is the first easy way. The second easy way is just do 2 log of 4 all over log of 7. These two are the same answer, and I'll prove it to you. Log of 4 divided by log of 7, and then I'm going to put let's put a 2 there, and then do log of 16, or if you prefer, 4 squared, divided by log 7. They're the same answer. Woohoo! Right? Doesn't matter how you do them. Log properties are really, really flexible as long as you're doing them correctly. 1.425. So this is equal to 1.425. 1.425. Easy peasy, right?
Easy peasy.
On to the back. Multiple choice questions. Oh boy, here we go. Which of the following is equivalent to log base 7 of a times log of 7? These are the harder types of questions. So far we've been doing easy mode. These are a little bit harder. Go for it, Jade. Sorry, say it again. D as in dog. Maybe. How'd you get that?
So, see, I don't really know. I just have like
Yes.
a picture
Okay. So I'm going to pick on you, Jade, now that you've volunteered. Can you rewrite log base 7 of A as a fraction using change of base formula?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Can you do it for us too?
Log A
Keep going. Yep.
over log 7.
Good. And I'm going to go ahead and rewrite multiply times log 7. And I'll even do the extra step of saying this divided by 1. Sure. I have two fractions multiplied by each other. Do you see something the same that we can cross off, Jade?
Log 7
And your final answer, Jade, therefore is
log A over 1.
over 1, or we can just say log of A. There it is. Correct answer, A. Cool. Yeah, good job. And it's going to be the same thing every single time. If you have a weird base that you have no idea how to deal with, change of base formula. Get rid of that weird base. So log base 7 of A. 7 is a weird base. Get rid of it by change of base formula. Questions? We're on to example 5. I'm going to have 2 volunteers, maybe 3. First volunteer. We have a gross log base 9. Base 9 is a weird base. Let's get rid of it using the change of base formula. Same thing over here. Base B, let's get rid of it. Just turn it into a normal log. All of our answers are kind of normal log-ish. We'll eventually get a hard problem in here. Okay, first volunteer. Change of base formula on that first part. I know Wyatt knows how to do it. Who else wants to try? I've heard from Jose once. I've heard from Charles once. Let's go with Jose again.
Alright, so it'd be log A, right?
Yep.
So over log 9.
Good. Charles, you do the next one.
It would be log 9 over log
I'm realizing my A's and 9's look way too similar, so let me be careful about my handwriting here. Is it going to let me select? I have to go to the eraser tool.
That was from a race position down.
I don't know why the parentheses got deleted. If I scroll down and back up, it'll reappear. Magic. All right. And our final volunteer. Ooh, we'll actually need 2 more volunteers, maybe. Another volunteer. What do we do next? Call on the same 4 people over and over. Someone other than those 4. Sorry, Jade. Also not you. People that I need to hear from. Sergio, Josie, Jenny, Cohen, and Jessica. And Fern. In fact, Fern, so I don't forget about you again. Go for it, Fern. What do you cross off?
The 9s.
The 9, just the 9s?
The log 9.
Oh, log of 9, okay. And you're left with what then?
Log A over log B.
Good. And this is the point where you wait and you say, that's not one of the letter choices that I can do. But if I do one more step, then it is. Let's hear from Wyatt.
Okay, I think that we can undo the base formula to put it into something else. So I think that if we undid it, it'd be log base B of A.
You are correct. It's the change of base formula backwards.
So then it would be D.
Correct answer is D.
Sorry, again.
How many people also saw that it was change of base formula backwards? Give yourself a pat on the back. Good job. Because those are hard to see. Like it took me a while before I could see them too. So don't feel bad if you don't see them yet. You will eventually see them with practice. Example number 6. Which of the following is equivalent to that thing? Oh boy, we're gonna have a fraction over a fraction. I see a keep it, change it, flip it in our future. Here we go. Again, someone that I've never talked to today yet for mathematics. Not just in the hallway. Log base 2 of A. That numerator. I need to do a change of base formula because that is a weird base. It just makes me feel uncomfortable. Log base 2 of A. Change of base formula. One of those people I haven't talked to yet. Otherwise, I'm going to cold call one of them. Sorry, Andres. Sorry, Wyatt. Dun, 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 dun. And it looks like it's going to be a cold call. Jenny, thank you. Change of base formula. I'll help you. It's a fraction. And then log of the other part. I was just trying to help you. So whenever you have a change of base formula, it's always going to be, this is going to be the numerator, log of that, and then this is going to be the denominator. Log of 2, exactly, yep. Thank you. All right, I can't pick on you anymore. Unless you want to be picked on, I don't know. And then this is all going to be divided by that normal log of a. So all of this divided by log of a. All we've done is Jenny has done change of base formula on the numerator. That's it. But now I have a fraction over a fraction. Technically, it's log of a over 1. So keep it, change it, flip it. Sergio, set that up for us. Keep it.
Keep it. The first one, so keep.
Log of a over log of 2.
Instead of the right side, you do times.
Times, okay.
Then 1 over log a.
And what crosses off then, Sergio?
And the 2 log a is 1. Equals 1. 2 log 2.
Good. All right. And hey, there's an answer. D. Dang it, I couldn't pick on everyone today. Next time. All right. There are our notes. You've seen a few example problems. Fist of 5 on our objective. How well can you use the change of base rule forwards and backwards? Again, 5, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 4, 4, 4, 4.